hands.
Jazz hands. That's what's happening. Now it's starting. Here we go. So exciting. I always think of like when they have like quiet on the set. Everybody. Quiet on the set, Betty. Quiet on the set, guys. It's happening. This is really happening. Look, Jewel, now we're really live.
Now we're live.
Now I'm talking. Now we're talking about life. Well, hi, Jewel.
Hi.
Oh, I still have
no doing idea. This all day because I still am not used to bangs.
What? The dog's not used to
Jazz
bangs?
hands. That's what's happening. Now it's starting.
See, now I gotta mute this. This is why this makes me poo-poo. I love
so exciting. I always think of like when
Jewel.
they have
Really, Jewel? Okay, now I'm good. Now I got to see this. I just like to open up the Facebook thing too. I always wish that there would be like a moment where I would be able to have a minute between when we really started. Anyway.
Hi guys. Hi Tiara.
Oh, they're all showing up now. It's so exciting. Well, guys, today we are talking about after school messes for the twins and for yourself and even for your pets. I am Natalie Diaz, the big cheese at Twiniversity. And if you look at the person on that side or this side, I don't know which way she will actually be appearing. That side? You're on that side? She's on that side. She is, that's Julie Burt Nichols of the famous Nichols of Chicago. They're a very regal bunch. Well, actually, it's the Burts I know better.
The Burts are pretty regal.
So the Burts are a very regal bunch. And although they never have to clean their own houses because they are super Chicago royalty, sadly, that's only in their heads.
that's really only the patriarch and the matriarch, not I. I have to
not
clean
you. But your mom doesn't clean her house. Your mom's
a lady.
Does she really? She always did, even when you were little?
Doesn't everybody's parents have a cleaning lady? That's
what my mom does now because she can't bend to clean the bottom of the shower, and I don't want to do
like the baby boomer generation. They all have cleaning ladies because they have like money, and they
wait. Time out. So your mother, when you were growing up, you had a cleaning lady?
No, not growing up. Now
that's what I mean.
It's a luxury.
You were the cleaning lady when you were growing up.
No.
No, you didn't have chores.
No.
What?
No, we didn't have chores.
I feel like there was like some slave labor.
We had a live-in, and I think she helped with cleaning.
Are you serious?
We did, yeah. My mom hired some girl, 18-year-old out of high school, and she watched us before and after school.
I'm doing this all wrong. I'm doing everything wrong. You're doing everything wrong.
I really don't know who cleaned our house. I have no idea. I think we actually probably did have a cleaning lady that like our family all used probably. We've had a cleaning lady as long as I can remember, when I would say probably by junior high we did.
You had a cleaning lady by junior high.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, we didn't. We just cleaned our house. Me and my sister were like responsible for doing everything. We did have like assigned chores, and we did not only have to do things on the weekends, but we also had to do things on the weekdays after school, which is why when we were thinking about like back to school, everybody's talking about back to school and lunch boxes. And while we're talking about that stuff too, guess what? The reality is that those kids that come home that have to do that diorama of, a prehistoric, whatever that thing is called in the shoebox, that's a diorama, isn't it?
A diorama, yeah.
Yeah, that's the glue, the paint. My favorite is the glitter glue. That's that's my nemesis. And of course, the Sharpie. These kids make messes. So today we're going to talk about cleaning up and organizing and getting off on the right foot. And if you haven't already, it's only too late if you don't start now. So the first thing that I want to say to everybody that's watching, tell us right now, are your kids in school? Are your kids in preschool? I'm curious to know where your kids fall into the timeline, because that will help us direct this conversation better. But even more importantly than our conversation today, we're so excited because we are brought to you by, my sister always used to think that it was Brock to you by Tub O Towels. And you're like, Nat, what the heck is Tub of Towels? Jewel, Vanna whited for us. Ah, da 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 da. So I had no idea what Tub of Towels was up until about a year ago, right, Jewel? Jewel, that's the that should be our Halloween costume. You're a Tub of Towels.
This is my second head.
Arr, that's her parrot Tub of Towels. So Tub of Towels has previously been in much more of like the grease monkey end of the world. So if you have, or if you're a grease monkey yourself and you work on cars, it's been like in the automotive universe, and it's like a staple of the automotive world because it's so exceptional at cleaning up grease. But wait, there's more. So how the heck did I find out that this company exists? Well, once upon a time, we have a great friend. Her name is Ashley, and she worked over at another company that we were partnering with. I loved when it was another partner of ours. We loved her to bits and pieces. She ended up leaving there and going over to Tub of Towels. And when she was at Tub of Towels, she was like, hey, listen, this is great for moms too. And we're like, is it great for moms? Everybody says that. And she's like, no, I'm going to send it to you. So she sent me a bunch. Did she send you a bunch too, Joel?
Mm-hmm.
She sent us a bunch. And I was like, okay, I don't know. I'm skeptical about anything. I'm skeptical about everything.
You're very skeptical.
I am. But Joel, honestly, we get like a lot of companies pitch us a lot of different products, and sometimes they're just total crap, right? Absolutely. But you never know. Sometimes you find good ones. And guess what? Hold it up, Jewel. Tub of Towels was a good one. So I was sold. Do you like it? Like it? I was sold the minute that when I got them because of the way that they smell.
They do smell really good. They smell
citrus,
lanolin, aloe vera, and vitamin E.
But they smell like oranges.
They do.
I am very sensitive. Thank you. And so the products that I use in my house are typically,
I'm cleaning my desk.
First, practical use. Secondly, scent-based. Is that wrong of me?
No.
I just know, like, if I'm going to be cleaning my kitchen counter 800 times a day or wiping off my dining room table a lot, and especially during the time when they were like little and you were wiping down like high chairs and stuff, I was very sensitive to the way that stuff smelled. And I don't like very chemically smelling products. Yeah. And Tub of Towels totally isn't. So the way that it's used in the grease monkey world is my father-in-law, by the way, when I started working with him, my father-in-law's like, why do you have these? And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, these are for the garage. And I'm like, are they for the garage, Roger? Are they? Because they're not anymore. Because what grease monkeys would do is they actually use them for their hands to get the grease off of their hands. Did you know that?
Did not.
So my father-in-law always uses them for his hands because he's constantly working on his cars.
Turning my laptop off while we're talking, by the way.
You're turning my keep. What happened?
I'm cleaning off my laptop.
Oh, good. You do that. Now, wait a second. Look, Jewel. So now this is the wipe, but wait, Julie, you ready? Watch this. Oh, look how freaking huge this thing is.
Oh, so it's a different size if it's out of the big thing.
Yes. These are the big size wipes if it's out of the big size.
So those are the 10 by 12, and then these are the 7 by 8. I didn't realize. Okay.
I like these better because I could do my entire stove. But let's talk about after school messes because I think that's why we're really here because I get so excited. I really can't see what the comments that are coming up. I want to open that up. Oh, we have a lot of people with us. It froze. I didn't know, guys. I didn't know. Twiniversity. So what we're going to do is let's talk first about homework cleanup. Jewel, have you used these yet? And now homework cleanup for you is different than homework cleanup for me because we, instead of having art projects every single day, we do have a lot of projects, but they typically don't involve as much glue as they once had. And if you don't know, my twins are 13 years old. I have boy and girl twins. I know you're like, Nat, but what were you, 6 when you had your twins? Totally, I was. Right, Julie? That's what I tell everybody. Sometimes I just can't believe it. Babies having babies, guys. That's how it goes. And Jewel, your boys, what, are 19 now?
Pretty much. They are almost 6. They're going to be 6 in a month.
Halloween. Here we go. Halloween birthday boys is what that's happening there.
Keyboard. So I'm excited.
Jewel, was any of the nurses dressed in the hospital when you were there for Halloween? Like anybody wearing cat ears or anything?
Don't remember. Wasn't paying attention. Almost had a November 1st baby. So I don't know. Maybe.
You don't even know what was
I
happening.
was a little preoccupied that
Just a smidge. Just a smidge. So now that the boys, when they come home from school, what's been their after school routine? I want to run through a day of kindergarten.
Okay. So the boys take the bus home. So I have to be out there waiting for them. But luckily our bus stop is right outside our door. So then we come inside, and as we are walking in the door, I literally say to them, take your shoes off immediately. Because they have to put them in the closet because the dog will get them. Should we start?
Oh, no.
So, and she still gets them because if I don't yell at them to take them off immediately and follow up and make sure they do, she will get them. So, and shoes aren't cheap, as we know. So also what I've set up on the inside of our front hall closet. So we have like kind of an old school house. It was built in the 50s, and it still has things like cork boards and like boards where you could put the hooks in it. So we have all these hooks on the inside of the door. So I set up a station where they can hang their backpacks, and then they can hang their hoodies or jackets, and then they just have to throw their shoes on the floor. So that's the first thing we do, is that we have to get all their crap in that front hall closet. And then I have to, hang on a second, let me close this out. And then I have to take their lunch bags out of their backpacks so that I can then clean out their lunches. And that's when I pack their lunches for the next day.
You pack already the minute they get home?
Yes. Because if I don't do it, it will be the morning and I will curse myself. And
I curse myself every day still.
Well, it's only the first month of school. So we'll see what happens come, January.
Get back to me in March.
Yeah. So then
when they're literally getting like a yogurt and a cheese stick, you'd be like, good luck, guys.
So then we don't have homework.
Thank goodness.
They don't have homework in kindergarten. It's like a thing at their school. So they so far has not taken home anything that they need to finish. So that's lucky for us. They probably will someday, where it'll be like, they have told us that, oh, you may have it where it's a project that you need to finish.
Okay.
That we already started.
Now, when they get home, do they ever do like coloring and stuff at the table, or like you don't have anything scheduled after they get home?
I have nothing scheduled when they get home because they have had such a full day of scheduling that I want them to be able to decompress, have a snack. They love their TV, so they'll watch TV. They have 2 recesses at school every day. Because their morning, they don't have full day kindergarten, they have half day kindergarten. So their kindergartners in the afternoon, and their morning is a Park District program at the school. So they have a lot of recess during that time. Okay. So I know they're getting enough activity. And so we do spend a good amount of time just kind of like chilling, talking, vegging, watching TV, and snackage. But the problem is with the snacks is that they are always fighting me for wanting to sit and watching TV while they eat.
Wow.
And I want them to sit at the table if it's a messy snack.
Well, I'm going to give you a few Tub of Towels applications.
Yes,
for this part of our day. Okay, now, just so you know, now Julie and I work together every single day for about 15 hours a day, because that's what it feels like. So although Julie's in Chicago and I'm in New York City, it's literally as if we're in the next cubicle. We have figured out a way to take this whole working in 2 different cities. Jewel, I don't feel it. I think you feel it more than me. I feel like I really do see you every day. I know when we see each other in person, you're like, I haven't seen you. I don't ever feel that. I feel like I always feel connected to you.
Well, I feel a lot shorter when I see you.
Yes. That's the world, the whole world. I was looking at a picture of me from the cruise from last week, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm huge.
I'm not even 5'3". So like when I see Nat every day like this, I feel like, oh, we're the same height.
Yes.
And then
we get
like,
there.
oh my God, I'm so short.
I love being tall though. I really do. I don't feel bad about it. All right.
It's prize time.
Well, they didn't tell us. Guys, you got to shout out prize time.
I got a text about it.
Julie's like, guys, it's time. We get to have prizes.
Marnie, I cut my hair.
What?
It's gone.
What happened about cutting?
Marnie asked me, Julie, is your hair pulled back or did you get it cut?
No, she cut it. And my kids and my husband love it so much that literally, Jewel, right? Every time Anna sees you, she's like, Julie, I love your hair so much. She gets so, look at it. Look at it. She did it, guys. She's living the dream. I want to do that, but I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I really
Then
am.
people wouldn't be able to tell us apart, right?
I don't know. I think I want to. I've wanted to for a very long time, but then I love my hair so much, but I just hate taking care of it. Although I really don't take care of it. This is really what it looks like. I'm just gift. It's a gift from God.
Thank you, Marnie. She said it's beautiful. It
is beautiful.
Prize.
Well, what is the first prize that we're giving away? Julie, take it away.
You will win a prize pack where you get one of these big honkin' 90 count of the 10 by 12 wipes. You will get a 40 count of the 7 by 8 wipes. And I don't have them here. They're actually in my car. 12 individual packets that are like singles where you can just keep them in the car. Nat has them. Perfect.
They're my favorite. Please hold.
Oh.
The coffee. Something just made me sneeze in my coffee.
Oh God, that's horrible.
I felt it coming on. Why? You don't drink coffee out of a pint glass?
So what do they have to say to win?
What? My life is a mess.
My life is a mess.
My life is a mess. Just say my life is a mess and you will be entered to win our first prize pack of our Tub of Towels extravaganza. Okay, so for reals, let me tell you how I would use these, all right? Number one, your doorknob and the handle of your door, like the hinge of your door from touching it, not from actual dirt, but from hand grease, especially if the kids are like super greasy, because these are not antibacterial wipes. Right. And we do have to let you know they are not antibacterial wipes. They are just strictly unbelievable cleansing wipes. I would make sure I do the hinge of my door and the area around the doorknob, because when I go to grab it, it gets gross. So that's the first place that I would clean it. Next thing is, if parents if you're listening and you're like, I can't put hooks up because I'm a renter, or I can't put hooks up, whatever. Remember that there's those 3M command hooks, and some of them could hold up to 50 pounds. That's not a joke. So if there's no excuse to not have hooks by the door, to have kids start getting used to putting their own jackets on the hook. This will set up a lifelong of good, organized habits. So we had the same thing too. Even in our tiny little entryway here in New York City, you could literally, like when you walked through the hallway, your body would be touching the coats, but it was so critical to make sure that the kids did that. Yeah. Otherwise, I would be picking it up. I would be moving it around and be whatever. Now let's talk about those shoes for a second.
Yes.
You know, when your kids, I know you just said shoes are expensive. And I do feel like this is turning into a weird infomercial, which it wasn't supposed to be, but since I have been using Tub of Towels for so long, now I know how I use it. And I actually use it on the outside soles of my shoes. I have Skechers. So Jewel, I have these white Skechers, right? But when
around my house right now and use these.
I just used it on my bathroom door right before we started. I'm like, oh, they're open. I can't control myself. I use it on everything. So on the white part of your kids' shoes, and now I am not like somebody that's like, oh my God, my kids' shoes have to be so white. Like this is what's happening. I personally know that as an adult, I feel a little gross when like I'm presenting myself at like a media event and my shoes are super nasty, but I'm not going to start like throwing my shoes in the wash. If you take these Tub of Towels, which is the truth, and you clean the outside rim or even like the bottom of the sneaker, like where it's like the plushy part, it'll get it white. It'll take off all the dirt because it takes off the heat and it takes off the dirt. So this also is going to be fantastic for, Daniela won.
I was waiting for a break.
I think that Ashley's on with us and she's congratulating Daniela. And that's how I saw. But especially during the fall, when kids are going to start tracking in more mud and they have their shoes are super nasty. So this is not totally crazy. You may want to keep a bin of these by the front door. And you could do it like as soon as they come, and you could wipe down, the floor as they come in. So nobody's tracking anything. You also do, I'm sure you already have it, but do you have a really good mat on the inside of your house?
Funny you should ask, because my dog keeps eating it.
Oh God. Okay. So if she's eating it, here, now this is not the first time, Julie, in my professional world that I've heard this. You could buy a thistle rug. So it's like, like the bottom of a broom, there's like the little thistles. You could buy a rug of that. My dog is petrified of that. She doesn't like the way that it feels on her feet and on her face. So don't give up, because if you do have a rug by that entryway hallway, it is going to make it a lot better. than tracking
Yeah,
crap.
right now, so I just keep buying them at Walmart because they're like $15, and she just
Wow.
keep rip it. If we have to take it, put it up when she's by herself in the living room.
Okay, but look, Jewel, if you're spending $15 on a rug and you're changing it 4 times a year, you buy one rug for $25 on Wayfair or something.
Yeah.
Just try it. And plus, I
If
like
step on the thistle rug with my bare feet, is it going to hurt?
No, it doesn't hurt at all. It doesn't, I swear to you, it doesn't hurt. But buy it on Amazon. So if you prime it and then you hate it, you could return it.
Okay.
But I like the thistle because it's also super easy to clean. I just pound it out. Now, how I found out about this is we had a regular rug, like you're saying that Millie ate. But are you really making a list?
I'm going to write down thistle rug. I'm not.
Okay. So this is how we found out. It wasn't my dog that was ruining the rug. It was my husband. Because I would tell John, babe, like go and like pound the rug outside, right? Because that's a very like man job. Go and pound this on a rug.
Pound it out, baby.
John would pound the rug so much, it would make it fray. Who does that?
He doesn't know his
Who
own.
does that? Like who takes the rug out as if like, I don't even know what happened. The amount of rugs that this man ruined by just pounding it over our staircase, by the way, we're horrible tenants. Don't
We have a question. Marnie wants to know, I have textured walls. Can I wash my walls or will they fall apart?
No, they won't fall apart because these are not made of cotton. Where if you use other cleaning wipes, they made of cotton. So when you wipe the wall, it takes little fibers with it because of whatever these are made of. And Ashley, if you're there, tell us what they're made of because they're almost made like material. But look, you could even hear it, by the way. They're super stretchy and they're unbelievable. They will not, like that took a lot. I actually did rip it. I actually don't think that I've ever ripped it, but that took definitely some strength. And this is, I'm trying to see if I could pierce it with my nail just for funsies. But it's not easy. I've had many cleaning wipes and also I have bought some like super like no frills cleaning wipes. Big mistake because I end up using 4 of the no frills cleaning wipes, or I could use one of these. Now, here's the other thing. I don't think Ashley tells us that we could do this, but when I'm using this to clean up, if it gets super nasty, I actually go and rinse it out and I use it like a cloth. You don't do that? Oh, Jewel, I rinse them out all the time, especially when I'm cleaning the stove. So they're so durable.
Rinse it and reuse it.
I don't know if Ashley will ever tell us to reuse it. And I'm sure the company would be like, no, you have to use 90 of them. But I'm going to tell you that I personally, like I'll clean the outside of my Instant Pot. I'll clean my entire stove, the outside of the microwave, the inside of the microwave on one tub of towel.
Nice.
I can't believe you're not doing that. I don't know if I'm cheap.
Now cleaning everything in this room.
You're cleaning everything. You can't control yourself. All right, so
I'm not a cleaner. I'm not clean. I'm a dirty person. Does anyone relate to this? Nat, you're a cleaner. You like cleaning. You kind of like fine. I think you do. You seem to kind of.
I only like cleaning when I'm stressed.
That's what I'm saying. It makes you feel like
you have
order in your life, right?
Yes.
For me, like just having a pile where I'm like, I know that what I need is in that pile and it could just sit there. I'm cool with that. But yeah, I don't really. Like I have to like actually plan when I'm going to clean because I don't like it.
No, when I get super stressed out, even when they were little, I have to keep busy. And usually it's when I'm like fighting with my mother, which is pretty much all the time now. That's our new status as a parent. But Jewel here, do not clean the TV.
I won't. I have something else for that. I have the screen on.
Okay. This and glass, it doesn't work that well. Marnie, I actually don't dust. I actually use these to dust.
I am
Because
doing.
if I dust, it just sweeps up the dust.
This is like looking like new. I'm not even joking. So this is from Target. This is just one of those like things that has the cubes. And my kids have all their schmutzy hands. This is like, this looks like new.
How do you not know that you could like, I would have to like, when I get something, I use it for everywhere. All right. So Jewel, forget about it. Do you have a wall? Go use that on the wall and watch what happens.
Should I use a new one or the same one?
No, use the same one. Don't use a new one yet. You're not even close to it.
Oh, look.
No, go by the light switch. Go by the light switch. Clean the area around the light switch. I told you.
Oh my God.
Guys, so I live in a constant state of stress.
It's like really, no, I'm like, Okay.
No, guys, you don't understand. We went to Tub of Towels and we're like, can we do this for you? Because I'm obsessed with them. They are now in my Amazon basket on the regular. Show us the Tub of Towels and how filthy you are. Please, I'd like to get very excited.
There was black marker under here. I just got it off.
I have used my Tub of Towels to take off Sharpie off my wall, nail polish off my table. I have never not had success. Can I give you a weird tip about light switches and something we do weirdly in my house? Whenever we paint our house, and which has been like a few times, on the back of the light switch in the room that we painted, we actually write down the number and the type of paint we used so that if we ever had to paint again, we have like a secret time capsule in the wall.
I just keep my leftover paint in the basement.
I don't have a basement, Julie. Don't rub it in.
This room is so disgusting.
Well, that's because the dog and the kids are there. By the way, I love how now we had actual things that we wanted to talk about.
I know. Now it's just
like, please. Julie's like, I have to clean everything. I don't like cleaning except when it's with Tub of Towels. Ashley, are you happy what you did to Julie and I? So yes, I also love that so many stress cleaners out there. I'm watching all of my stress cleaners holler. But could I give away a prize now from us?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, listen, we have I made some great things. I discovered this company called
It's going to be a 5-hour Facebook Live.
Right, so what? Where are we going? What do we stay on with us all day?
Yeah, nothing else to do.
So we're going to give away a Twiniversity sticker pack that's mailed from yours truly. I will even give you a Post-it with my lip prints and my autograph on it. Aww. But nothing will show up because my lipstick never comes off. So that's always, Julie's doesn't either because she's lip sense. I'm just super cover girl and that's what happens. But here's the stickers you're getting. You're getting a Twiniversity podcast sticker.
Woo!
Thank you. I wanted some response from that. You're getting a Twiniversity car decal.
Ooh, I have one of those on my car.
So that was if you have a white car. If you have a white car, need not apply. You'll never see it.
Well, no, I put it on my window.
I put mine on my actual car. And then you're getting a mini Twiniversity sticker. I want to show you where mine lives. Are you ready? This is where my mini Twiniversity sticker lives. On my phone. On my phone. Do you have those, Jewel? Did I send you those yet?
No.
That's my Mabel's label, right? Because I use me. I'll send them to you today. Look, and there's my light.
I'll see you in like a week, 2 weeks.
Yes.
I don't think I'm
going to Vegas. I'm going to have to take some Tub of Towels to clean the hotel room because that's how I roll. So you will be winning a Twiniversity prize pack of stickers. So if you want to win, no Tub of Towels this time. Although I'll throw in one of these because I don't want to share though, Ashley. Just say, stick it to me. Stick it to me, man. That's it. We're going to have more Tub of Towels giveaways. Don't worry about it. All right. So we talked about the entry of the boys, and now you're going to go from the welcome home monkeys to the next section, which is going to be snack time.
Yes.
So tell us about our snack time. Give us a run through, and we'll see if we could fit some Tub of Towels into your world.
Sure. I always I always have the thought of, I should put their snack out before they get home. No, never happens. And
Millie would eat it anyway, probably.
Yeah, they wouldn't. Yeah, well, Millie would eat it, but that's my dog, by the way, not a kid.
She's back there. We could see her. We see Mills.
Girl. So yeah. And even if I were to put something out there, they would probably be like, I don't want this. So I've just really been being like, well, what do you want? Okay. I've been trying to keep it simple, but one of the things that they really love is ants on a log. So, and that's actually pretty quick to throw together.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know what ants on a log are, I will tell you. It's a celery stick with peanut butter and little raisins on top.
I thought it was cream cheese. I wasn't sure. Now that makes more sense.
Oh, I forgot about that. You could do it with cream cheese. That is an alternative version. Also bumps on a log, ants on a log, same kind of deal. So that is a very standard snack. Or we'll do fruit, but they really do like something sticky with it. So if it's like cut up apples, they'll want to have like a little container full of peanut butter because they can't have peanut butter at school. So that's like a nice afternoon snack. So I try to make them sit at the table, but then they're always fighting, wanting to go into the playroom and watch TV while they eat their snack. But then that makes for more mess for, we could try to get them to clean up which is always a struggle.
You know what would be an easy way, Jewel? On Amazon, they sell little 1 ounce containers. They're like disposable containers. So they sell them for like restaurant. Ever go to like a restaurant and you get like dressing or like a side order of honey mustard or whatever in that? So it's kind of like a ramekin, but with a top. What I used to do when the kids were little is I would buy a pack of those on Amazon. And Laura, if you could throw up a link to that so people know what I'm talking about. They're little 1 ounce containers. I would buy the giant thing of peanut butter from Costco and I would make individual containers. So when the kids got home,
okay,
they did
so it's like when you get a salad to go and they put the salad dressing
correct.
in. Okay.
Correct. But I found that when you buy the containers of peanut butter like that, they're so expensive.
Yes, they are. Like
So forget it, man. You could do like 50 of those tiny containers. They're very inexpensive. And then also, because I'm totally crazy, I used to get fresh ground peanut butter because at the time when the kids were little, it was literally the same price as like Jif. So at Whole Foods, they have like the grinder. And I don't know why it was so inexpensive then, but I would grind my own peanut butter there. And then I would put it in those tiny containers once I got home. I would do like a tablespoon and then I would say that again?
Congrats, Cheryl.
Congrats, Cheryl.
Cheryl won the stickers.
But that is another little after school hack. So you could do the celery cut up, you could do the peanut butter cut up, and that way you don't have to prepare the snack. They could go in the refrigerator and they could get their little snack packs.
You know, Sarah had a nice comment that I do this part of the way. I keep 2 small baskets in the fridge and 2 small baskets in the pantry. These have various snacks and drinks. When they get home, they can pick one snack and drink. I refill the baskets on the weekend. So I do that on the weekend for my pantry, but I don't do it in my fridge, but maybe I should.
You should definitely do that. You could also do a shelf that is in your kitchen or something that's in your kitchen that is just the snack thing. We have a drawer in the kitchen that's just a snack drawer.
Yeah, we have a shelf in the pantry.
Great pantry.
Anything on the bottom is free reign. Like they can get anything they want, which is basically like bags of pretzels, chips, etc., and different kind of like cereal bars, granola bars, that kind of stuff.
But now it's important when the kids are little, but it's going to be even more important to have a system like that as the kids get older and have friends over. Because then when friends come over, like whenever people come over to our house, they just know where the snack drawer is. Just go to the snack drawer. And there's a variety of snacks in there because I buy like the big variety packs. But if I am in like a money crunch time, I buy the giant bags of whatever it is and I put them into Ziplocs. I'm sorry, it's my carbon footprint. I know, blah, blah, blah. Don't yell at me. But I would buy the quart-sized bags and fill them with tortilla chips with a big thing from Costco. So where there's that. Now, another thing with the tub of towels is a new place that I use it. And I really do, by the way, guys, I swear to you, I am not kidding you. This is not like an ad for them. It's the area around the handles on my kitchen cabinets. And also the lip, like if you have a lighting rail, I am shocked at how filthy the underneath of that lighting rail was. Because if I'm cooking, say that again?
Lighting rail? What's that?
So I have this piece that's under my cabinet that's like a little wooden ledge.
Okay.
And it covers the light underneath my cabinet. Because I have a light like stuck underneath my cabinet. I don't know why. When they did my kitchen, that's just like,
that's nice.
I don't know even if we ordered it. But under there, I don't realize that when I'm like cooking and stuff splats up. I also have cherry flavored cough medicine stuck to my kitchen ceiling right now. It's still there. Years later.
I seriously feel like everyone has that stain.
I don't know, how did it get there?
We have like a grease stain on our ceiling and I'm like, I have no idea how it got there. It's been there since we've lived here because we had the place painted before we moved. But I have no recollection of this happening. It's just like the mystery grease stain on the ceiling that will just probably be there.
Well, you could take your tub of towels and put it on the edge of a broom handle and try to clean the ceiling. See, I couldn't control myself. Babe, you look so nice. We're talking tub of towels today.
Now, you're hilarious. What you could do is you could jerry rig this. Take a lamp and you can pick the tub of towels. And you're gonna.
I don't need this abuse. I have enough.
What about a grabber? Do you have a grabber?
I don't have a grabber. I would love a
I
grabber.
have 2 grabbers.
Do you really? Why?
My favorite tip for pregnancy is that it got to a point where I was so big I could not bend over to get things, and
You couldn't
squatting
grab.
was like an Olympic event to pick things up. So I used a grabber to pick things off the floor, and then I realized, wow, I'm like 5'2". This grabber is really handy to grab things on a top shelf. So
Now, I learned from our podcast with Marianne that grabber shouldn't just be used during pregnancy, but you should have used it for 6 months post, because we could still get diastasis, which I didn't know. I thought like it ended at the end of pregnancy. Did you know that?
No.
You listened to the podcast, didn't you edit it and hear that she's like, oh no, you could still
No,
get
I
it.
didn't get to that one yet. I was doing the other one on JP.
I ruined, there was a spoiler.
Spoiler, what's coming up?
Podcast spoiler, Jewel.
Don't tell anyone, people, what our next podcast is going to be.
Don't
I know
tell them.
everybody's on there, the edge
Oh
of the.
my gosh. Cheryl says the refrigerator handle. Refrigerator handle, definitely. Oh, Kelly, I'm totally the MacGyver. I am 100% a hashtag mommy MacGyver is what I am. I don't believe in using, bye babe, love you.
We call them
I will always use stuff for its real reason, but then I will find a way to use it. And I blame my tiny living, because before tiny homes were a thing, I've been living in one since birth. Because living in New York City, this is the same square foot as like most of those tiny homes. So I don't have a
commercial. You
Right?
remember the commercial where it was like a couple and there was like a game show that they were on, Tiny House, and they were like knocking into each other. I just want an omelet.
Was that a real commercial, or was that one of those like secret Geico's things?
It was a Geico thing, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I live in a tiny house, so I have always found ways to use one item with a multiple variety of uses. That's just how I roll. Okay, so now going back to our tub of towels, I want to tell you that glue, Sharpie, not joking, marker, Crayola, of course, comes off because it's washable. But if you don't use the washable, like let's say we buy the ones from Dollar Tree, those aren't washable, kids, by the way. Crayon also comes off. What else comes off the table? The glitter, I have to say but that has nothing to do with the towel. That just has to do with that it gets into the ridges of the wood of my table. Glitter. I hate it so much. I cannot stand it. And when the kids were little, we were glitter crazy.
I have 2 boys, so far I've been able to avoid glitter.
I can't take it anymore. Jewel, what time is it?
It is 40 after.
No, I was saying, Jewel, it's prize time, Jewel.
Time.
You didn't know. You had no idea.
I'm like afraid I'm gonna get in trouble if I say price.
Well, I don't know. I feel like we have to give them a hint. If I said what time it is, I now fear that they would be like, it's 12:41.
It's time to get ill.
It's time to get, it's always time to get ill.
Or what time is it? Isn't there like a Flavor Flav thing you're supposed to say?
What's the time? It is time to get ill. That's the song.
That's Beastie Boys, right?
Is it Beastie Boys? I think it is. Oh my gosh. Beastie
Anyway,
Boys.
it's prize time. We're going to be with another prize pack from Tubble Towels. It'll be the 90 count, the 40 count, and the 12 packs of the singles.
So exactly what you see behind me.
What do you have to say? It's
We
time to
have
get ill.
to get ill, kids.
Time to get
That's
ill.
it. It's time for lunch, is what Liz says. It's time for lunch. It is time for. I'm going to eat after. I don't know what I'm
I've been
having.
doing so good today, you guys.
Are you?
I've been
Me
really
too.
eating up. Did you hear that Weight Watchers is now WW?
I think I hate that.
Is that like Prince? Like now we're just like naming things?
I think I literally hate that idea.
I know. It's
It's
wellness
time-
is work.
Happy
Wellness
doing it.
works.
Ashley's doing it. Ooh. I don't think I like this WW business at all whatsoever. I hate change. Yes, I'm still going live. I know you can't tell because when I'm working with Julie, this is exactly what it sounds like. So my kids are confused. My kids are home from school today. It's like a weird day off for teachers' conferences. Could you go buy yourself soup outside? Sure. I think it's raining though, so think about
I
that.
need some soup. I want some ramen.
Jewel wants some ramen. She doesn't eat ramen because she doesn't want the egg in it. She wants like wonton soup. She's so boring.
Now,
Go
Liz,
eat- oh, you know what you have to do too? Guys, don't tell anybody about this. Johnny, Anna, you need to go outside and buy Aunt Viv a birthday present. She doesn't have money. Sorry, you don't get allowance in our house. You do have to work for us because that's, I pay your rent and your health insurance, all your food bills, your tuition, all your clothing bills. I pay the vet bills for the dog, for the guinea pig. I buy your guinea pig food. I buy your guinea pig hay. You're not getting allowance.
By the way, Gabby, I also love Prince. I want you to know that. I wasn't dissing Prince. Rest in peace.
No. Why weren't who thought you were dissing Prince?
Well, I don't know, because then he was the symbol.
Wait, I don't have it here. I hope my sister's not watching. I bought her stickers that go on her nail that are the Prince symbol.
Yes. Viv is the biggest Prince fan.
Don't tell her. That's her birthday today. I also bought her this little thing. It says, you and I are sisters. Always remember that if you fall, I will pick you up after I finish laughing. And the story of that is my sister tore her Achilles tendon and she's laying on the floor and I'm laughing at her and saying, get up, you moron. But she literally ruptured her Achilles. So this is my symbol of that. Do you need me, babe? You're okay? Okay. John was back. I don't know why he was back in action. He was printing.
So what else can we talk about? Oh, you want to talk about dogs and cleaning?
Pets in general, because I don't just have the dogs, I have the pigs.
Right.
So we have
guys, not actual pigs.
No, thank God. Although I'm sure that'll be next because apparently my daughter's Dr. Doolittle. And when she literally, what do we have? We had pet snails this summer. We had a frog. We had, of course, the pigs. I say when she's being bad, I threaten to let the pigs loose on the lawn so the hawks could swing by. Is that horrible of me? And I say, circle of life. I hold the tiny pigs up. It moves us all.
But the bears can eat the guinea pigs too.
No, I don't want the bears. I'm afraid of the bears. So pig stains, the pigs pee all over the place. We put them on the floor. Clearly we don't have to clean up anything from the grass. But the tub of towels, my dog still happy pees. So Betty, my 109-pound rescue jerk of a beast, that's really the best thing in the whole wide world. She's still happy peas. And if you don't catch it, she sits in it and then her tail splashes it all over the place.
It's like a windshield wiper.
It totally is. She doesn't want to be a vet. She wants to be an artist. She just wants to have a lot of animals, Kate. She's just super crazy. Congrats to Ashley, by the way. Woo, woo, woo. So pet stains also are fantastic. They absorb pretty good. It depends on how much dog pee there is. Sometimes I do have to get a secondary one. But if it is not, like if it's an extra giant pee, I might use a paper towel and then use this to clean up because then it gets rid of the scent off my floor and it makes my house smell like citrus. Yeah, actually. So for us, that's what happened. Oh, Marnie's dog doesn't have a tail. Marnie, don't give me ideas. That's it. Here's where I get the scissor. I would never do that, by the way. I don't want anybody thinking like animal abuse with me sacrificing the pigs to the gods and cutting off my dog's tail. I'm a total animal lover too. But really, like when she doesn't, it bothers me that she's like, I want these pigs. I want these pigs. We have 2 pigs. Patty, named after Patti LaBelle, because she has wild, wild hair. And then Maggie, named after Margaret Keane, the artist that made the big eye paintings. Okay. That's what my dog's guinea pigs are named after. Okay. They're not like sprinkles and, whatever, fluffy.
Sprinkles. Oh, that was the name of Angela's cat that Dwight murdered.
Oh, we could go into a whole time about The Office. Please. Steal money from me. That's okay. Don't go crazy. You got to buy a present. All right. Stop. For real. I have to talk about things. So pet stains are a big one. Stop, Banana.
What I use this on is our windowsill because the dog looking out the picture window. There's a lot of dirt on the windowsill. And so
that's her feet. You cannot use this. I would not use this on your pet's paws.
No.
You make specific wipes if you want to clean your dog. But I do have to tell you something that I did with mine the other day. I did wipe down her tail with all the pee on it with the tub of towel. I don't believe that that's the recommended usage, but I couldn't. It was everywhere. It was literally the windshield wiper of dog pee.
Do you want anything from outside?
No, I don't want anything from outside. Thank you. It was super great. Actually, could you wait and I'll give you a list of things we need outside because I need heavy cream. That's none of your concern as my heavy cream.
What are you going to make with heavy cream? I want to know now.
Well, because I'm keto, I use it for my coffee. I use literally like a teaspoon of it to get my coffee this color. Yeah. So it doesn't take me, I've gone keto, guys. Don't judge me. I don't want to hear it. It's a lot. All right. So we're going to wrap it up with one more prize time.
Yay, prize time, prize time.
We love prize time. We're going to give away another prize pack. Let's do 3, Jewel. You want to give away 3 different prize packs?
Sure.
Okay. And so what you have to say is, thank you, Tub of Towels. Feel free to tag Tub of Towels so that it goes over on their page so they can see the twin moms love us. But go ahead and just say, yes, we love Tub of Towels. We really do love Tub of Towels. I have not had a cleaning product come into my life since the kids, like previous to the kids being born, that has really changed the way I clean. It has eliminated cleaning wipes. It has eliminated cleaning spray. It has eliminated a good portion of paper towels because I would get a paper towel and my cleaning spray and then wipe down. But I will tell you that if you're going to use this on any surfaces that food is going to touch, please make sure that you wipe it down with water after, because these products, although the products are very great, they are not food grade. So if you're going to use them for the top of a high chair, or if you're going to use them for teething toys, everything has to be rinsed. All right. I also would not recommend you have your children use these towels because honestly, they smell so good. I wouldn't want them to put it in their mouth. Okay. So if they're little kids, if they're bigger kids, I would say 6+, definitely let your kids start wiping things down. Let your kids, when they're responsible enough to understand that cleaning products are cleaning products and that, you know, it's not a great idea to put on your face. Yes.
In case of eye contact, you have to flush with water.
Yeah, we have, thank God, we have not had that happen yet.
Another reason to keep them away from your kids. But we're going to do 3 prize packs of the Tub of Towels, right?
Yep. So Laura is going to choose 3 winners. She is behind the curtain today, which is very, very exciting. So thank you, Laura. Yay! Round of applause for Laura. Everybody say thank you, Laura. Thank you, Laura. I like that. I do enjoy a good actual round of applause. Also, another thing is if you're like, you know, you're trying to like buy local, right? Like everybody's talking about local. Well, this isn't local depending on where you live, but all the Tub of Towels are all made within the United States. Okay. Which is pretty good because now there's all like these new tariffs on stuff, which is going to probably raise the price for things. Not something we're going to have to worry about.
Cleveland. Made in Cleveland.
Cleveland, Ohio. Not only did they bring us Drew Carey, not only is it the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it's the home of Tub of Towels. What? It's just too exciting. I love that everybody's thanking Laura. I love you guys. I love doing this, Jewel, and I feel like we should do more of these because it's fun. I hope that Tub of Towels isn't like, you know, Nat, we appreciate you, but maybe you and Julie shouldn't have had a discussion about windshield wiper pee the whole time. But it's fun. Listen,
sorry, this is real life.
It's not fun. You know, how do you make cleaning fun? You can't. Cleaning stinks, but it doesn't with Tub of Towels.
This removes duct tape.
It does?
And adhesives. There's a whole thing on the back that tells us the list of things.
I never tried it for adhesive.
Bug and bird messes. So
let me tell you, I have used it for the grease that's the underneath of my stove. You know, like where your microwave vent is. I don't know if you have a microwave that's.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I
it's disgusting. Super disgusting is what it is. Also, if you have an Instant Pot, which guys, you know, I'm obsessed with. By the way, I made cauliflower soup last night in my Instant Pot. Oh,
what was it?
What, my cauliflower soup?
What was it?
Oh my God, it was fantastic. Johnny just ate it for breakfast.
Oh my God, I want to hear about it.
And by the way, it was the kids that requested cauliflower soup because that's how good my cauliflower soup is. The secret is nutmeg.
Nutmeg. Ooh, but don't tell anybody. It's a secret.
Don't tell anybody. My grandmother always made cauliflower soup and she
sticker removal. I'm sorry, but there's a sticker on the floor in my bedroom on my hardwood floor.
Yeah, don't leave just now. You could do it in a second. Bird and bug messes. Now, I don't like it for windows, and I have used it on the car window for a bug mess, but I did need to clean something over that. So I did need that. You could use it on leather, vinyl, metal. Hello, stainless steel. How are you? Oh, by the way, on stainless steel, it's fantastic. So I don't have real stainless steel. I have stainless steel look on my appliances. You know what I mean? So I saved myself, God only knows there. And I seem like the frugalest person in the world. Julie knows that I am actually very frugal. But I bought the stainless steel look. And when I used to use, like if I don't use a stainless steel product or something like that, it always left the lines. This never leaves the lines. So I could do it on the refrigerator. I actually don't have a stainless steel fridge because the refrigerator that we have, I cannot buy another refrigerator because nothing else will fit in that space. When this kitchen was made, it was made for like, we bought this refrigerator and they measured it. They no longer make refrigerators of this size. So I have to keep having this repaired.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the same deal for my washer and dryer because the ones we have now, we had to buy because they fit down our stairwell.
Oh my gosh.
They were the only ones in the entire store of this huge, huge appliance store. And I had to buy 2 different brands. And one of them was from Australia.
Oh,
so
wow.
I'll never get a new washer dryer.
Do what you gotta do, man. But with the stainless steel, also you could pull, I actually don't, even though my kids are 13, I do not leave the knobs on my stove.
We used to take them off.
Do you know why I don't? My dog. My dog will jump up to see what's cooking because she actually hasn't done that in a long time, but I can't run the risk of it. And we have a gas stove. I cannot risk it. So because I don't have the knobs on it, it's actually really easy to clean. So that's a cool thing. So if you could use it, take off the knobs. You could use a tub of towel to clean the knob. You could use it to clean under the knob. But don't do this. Be like, oh, I'm going to have a cleaning day. I don't recommend that anybody cleans like that. That's the worst. That's like my least favorite time of my life. Just clean for 2 minutes every day. While you're sitting there waiting for the oatmeal to boil, clean one knob. While you're sitting there, waiting for the macaroni and cheese to boil, just clean the underneath of the microwave. There's no rush to doing anything. And I think that people get very overwhelmed by cleaning because they're like, I have to clean. Don't. Yeah, Julie, but honestly, just like if you do it in bits and pieces, and the other crazy thing, I've now, as a mom of 13-year-olds, that's how my kids clean. So I taught them, like, we're not going to be like, do cleaning. It's like every day, 5 minutes. If we all do 5 minutes, that's 15 minutes of cleaning between me and the twins. We get a lot of stuff done.
Yeah.
But I have used these tub of towels on my painted walls, my vinyl plank floor that we have. I don't have actual wood floors anymore. I've used it on my wood table in the car. Oh, that's the best. In the car, on the ledge, on the little cup holder, which gets so nasty. I don't know why my kids use that as like a food snack tray. They're disgusting. If you have the middle piece that goes where your cups are in, like if you have like the center console with clean inside the cups. Okay. Clean inside the cups.
Sarah, Kimmy, and Rachel won.
Sarah, Kimmy, and Rachel won. Congratulations to all of our friends. We really wanted to bring a little bit of sunshine into your day. I know we really were the worst at talking about after school stuff, but the moral of the story is we're all going through it. We're still we're faking it till we make it. That's how we do things. Whether your kids are 5 years old or 45 years old, we still have everyday things to do. And I am so excited that my father-in-law, Grease Monkey, who basically validated this product for me by saying, why do you have that? And I want to be like, now you said that? No, I want it. I don't like when people tell me I can't have something. It's not just for you guys. It's like when singletons tell us, oh, do you use that for your twins? Yeah, we do. That's my smoke alarm that I have to change the batteries. Calm down. It went off like 4 times yesterday. The funniest part is the smoke alarm we don't even use. I have supplemental smoke alarms because I'm so afraid in New York City that like my neighbor is going to have a fire and then it's going to come through my building. So in addition to us having them in our bedrooms, I have them on the wall closest to the other buildings. Oh. No, I'm out, man. This is not how it's going to go for me. So I have so much safety equipment because for $30, it lasts you a lifetime as long as you change.
Did I tell you what I bought? I bought one of these things. I didn't even take it out of the box yet, but it's in case you're choking and you're alone, you could put it on your face and it'll help you get the food out of your throat. It cost me like $80, but
I have to buy that right now. I won't let the kids eat food when I'm not in the house because of that. You know that? Like they're not allowed to eat food. Like if I am teaching a Twiniversity class and there's going to be like, right, they're 13, they could be alone in the house. But if there is a few, if there's like a few minutes between when my sister's coming and between when the kids are there, they can't eat. because I'm so afraid of them choking. But Julie, you know what's not,
I'm not laughing because that's something I would do.
Okay, now here, you want to hear something crazy? As a crazy Catholic, so I'm a crazy Catholic, guys, by the way. So as a crazy Catholic, there would be one day a year in church where you would go and get your throat blessed. So as a little girl, right? Wait, there's more. So as a little girl, and if you're Catholic, by the way, shout out to all of us. And I'm not saying we're crazy, whatever. I always feel like I have to give like disclaimers so nobody judges me. But you would go to church on this day, and I can't remember what the saint was, but they had these candles and they would tie them together with a ribbon. And then they would bless you like this. And they would like say some prayer. Julie, you want to know why I'm nuts and why I don't want my kids to eat alone in the house? It's because I was too busy getting my throat blessed my whole life because I was afraid I was going to choke to death. Oh my God. So Elise, oh, Jen Roth is here. Word up, Jen. Jen wasn't getting her throat blessed either. Did anybody else get their throat blessed? Please let me know.
I don't think it's a Jewish.
Please. Oh, thank you. I love it. Shout out to all my other throat blessers.
You guys have a saint for everything. It's really
we literally do. What else? You want a saint of the rubber band and a little architectural sculpture I've been making during my whole live feed? How do you like it? Do you like it?
Look at that. I love how this Facebook Live has taken a turn.
Everything that takes a turn. Well, thank you, Tubba Towels, for sponsoring Julie and I's conversation about literally everything, from cleaning off the whites of your shoes to getting your throat blessed. One more thing I want to interject. My new favorite term in our house is sky raisins. Do you know what a sky raisin is?
I'm afraid to ask. Find out.
Don't be afraid to ask. Does Millie catch flies?
Yes.
Okay, they're now called sky raisins in our house.
What? Raisins? Okay, I'm going to buy myself stupid answers.
Time out. Go back in your room. I'll be done in 2 seconds. Because first of all, I could see your stomach. That's totally unacceptable.
Sorry,
Go change your shirt. Go change your shirt. That's how it's done.
But Millie also tries to catch steam with her mouth.
I know. That was my favorite. All right. Tubba Towels. No, thank you. Tubba Towels. They're thanking us. No. Thank you. Tubba Towels, we want to do this once a week. We just want to have random discussions of which are behind me. Because, by the way, they've been up for 3 days since you guys sent me the package. So now, not only are you sponsoring this live feed, but you're also a partner in my house because I'm living in the Truman Show now. But you guys not only have revolutionized my cleaning routine, but that of my mothers, that of my sisters, because they're so generous. They send me a case of Tubba Towels, and typically I store stuff in my hallway. This I won't store in my hallway because I'm super afraid that they're going to rob my Tubba Towels, my neighbors. My sister's like, why do you have these giant boxes in the house? I'm like, because what if Christina takes it? My neighbor, who's whatever, she'll never watch it. She has no idea what I do for a living, but she's something, guys. She's something. All right. So I don't want, she has a surfboard outside of her door right now.
What? Where is she surfing in Manhattan?
I don't know, Julie. And then let's say you traveled. How are you getting that on an airplane? How are you getting that in a car? No.
Check a surfboard, probably.
All right. I'm going to go yell at my daughter. I'll call you in a few minutes. Guys, thank you so much. Jules, say thank you to Tubba Towels.
Thank you to Tubba Towels.
Thank you, Ashley, and the whole Tubba Towels team. I love that saying. We'll see you later, alligators. Thank you so much for joining us. Until next time, this is Julie and Nat from the Julie and Nat Show. See you later, Sky Raisins.